Once upon a time, there lived a young girl named Sophie. She loved exploring the deep waters of the ocean, discovering all the creatures that lived there. One day, Sophie sailed out further than she had ever been before in search of adventure. As Sophie swam through the depths of the ocean, she suddenly heard a loud roar coming from the darkness ahead. Intrigued, she swam toward the source of the noise, and she soon discovered it was coming from a giant sea monster. Its scales were a deep blue, and it had razor-sharp teeth and fins that glowed in the water. Sophie was terrified but also excited. She had never seen anything like this before. She quickly swam away from the monster, but as she did, she noticed that there were many more sea monsters in the water around her. She had stumbled upon a whole community of sea monsters. Sophie watched in awe as the creatures interacted with each other, and she noticed that they seemed to be quite friendly. She stayed in the water, watching them and learning about their behavior, until she finally mustered up the courage to swim closer and say hello. The sea monsters were just as curious about Sophie as she was about them. They welcomed her into their group, and she spent the next few days learning about their culture and customs. She even learned a few of the languages they spoke. Sophie returned home with many stories about the sea monsters, and she was excited to share her new knowledge with others. From then on, she continued to explore the ocean, and she always kept her eyes open for more sea monsters.